Hello everyone, welcome back to Angela's Craft Room. Today I'm just here to give you a quick tutorial. I have already done a tutorial once before on how to use this new brayer that Stampin' Up brought out. But today I thought I'd show you a combination of colours and how to create a background for your stamping. So it's just a different way of creating a background for your stamping. So I prefer to use the shimmery white cardstock, and on this particular one here, I've used Soft Sky, Pear Pizzazz and Pink Pirouette. And the hint is that it's best if your ink pads aren't too juicy, because it just goes on a lot better if they're just not too juicy. So the other way is if your ink pads are really juicy up, I would just wipe a little bit off on my grid paper before putting it across there. So I've just got a piece of 4.5 by 3.5 shimmery white cardstock, and we're just going to start off with the Soft Sky. Now, if you haven't seen how to use this one, this is how you use it. Don't go backwards and forwards like that, just simply go like that. And with this new brayer, it looks like there's hardly any ink on there, but you'll find that when you start applying it, it will come on. Now I've got a horrible piece of dust on there. Okay, so we'll just apply a little bit more, just in the same motion. And when you're going across, you'll see I don't go backwards and forwards. I just go over, lift it up, bring it back. And you're just going to keep doing that until you get the depth of colour that you're looking for on that piece of shimmery white cardstock. So I just want it, this is going to be my sky. And you can always come back later and add a little bit more. But it is very deceiving because it doesn't look like there's very much ink on there, but there is quite a bit when you start putting it on there. Now, to clean it to go to your next colour, all I do is roll it on my grid paper. Okay, now we'll just put that aside for a minute, and we're going to bring in I'll bring in Pink Pirouette first. Now, I know my Pink Pirouette is quite juicy, so I'm just going to wipe it off a little bit onto the grid paper before I started doing here. So I can you just want that little bit of pink in the middle. And this is a really good combination if you're sponging as well, but it's just using the brayer is so much quicker than sponging and getting that really smoothed effect that you want. So now we're going to go to the Pear Pizzazz, and all I'm doing is the same motion like that. Just going back over to my ink pad, just taking a little bit off, and that pink pirouette in the middle, I don't want to lose that, but you just want that green at the bottom, which I think is quite enough. Then I'm just going to go back in, just cleaning it off on my grid paper, and just applying a bit more Soft Sky And it does give you the same effect as if you were sponging, but it's just so much quicker. And as I say, if you use a little bit of ink on your brayer, then it turns out so much better. So I hope you can see that. So that's my background top layer piece that's going to go on the top of my card. Now I really like how that's looking, so I don't want to fiddle with it, but just quickly I'll just show you the card that I've cut out my pieces. I've used crumb cake as my base, and then early espresso as my top layer, and then I'm going to bring in this as my background, so you can see where I'm heading with this card. And that's just what I wanted to show you today, because I just want to share with you how easy the Brayer is to use. And I'll complete this card and then I'll come back and do the card for you on a tutorial. So I hope that helps you use the Brayer, the new Brayer from Stampin Up, because it is very easy to use, and I find it is a lot better than doing the sponging, because it does take the sponging quite a bit of time to do when you want it so perfectly. So thank you for watching, and I hope that helps you.